Hey guys, so most of the Florida gyms have opened back up this week, and my gym that I go to is actually one of them, which I'm really excited about. So I'm about to go get a workout real quick. Actually, this is my third workout this week. When I get back, I'm going to share the 3 things I've noticed since my gym's been opened back up. All right, so I hit a little chest, and I actually decided to hit a little bit of biceps at the end too. That was just kind of random. But I want to get into the 3 things that I've noticed about this week, being back to the gym, lifting some real weights, which, man, I am so weak right now. Actually, I'll get to that part later. The first thing I've noticed this week, and again, my gym just opened this week, and this is like my 3rd workout this week. The first thing I noticed is everything is super clean, which is awesome. So my gym has these buckets in the middle, and actually they're spread out throughout the gym, of towelettes, and they've got several spray bottles. So man, there's like literally no reason not to clean off your equipment. And I see everybody doing this. This is awesome. And to me, this is something that people should have been doing all along. You've probably seen this before. I've seen some people get in there and they're just like sweating profusely, and that's okay. Hey, it's good to sweat, but then they'll just get up off the bench and just leave it. And then of course they're dripping sweat, as they walk, not wiping things off, not wiping their face or any of that. Just like, hey, everybody else needs to be part of my sweat too. Well, no, they don't. Clean your freaking equipment off, man. But now everybody's doing that. So, this is one of those things where we're just practicing common sense. So that's one thing I've noticed. My gym is super clean now. I feel a lot better about training there. And I would think that most gyms are like this as well. Tell me if yours is different, or tell me how clean yours is. If you're going back to the gym this week, you can leave that in the comments below. So that's the first thing I've noticed. The gym is super clean, and our gym owners, they have put things in place to make it easy to keep the gym clean. That's another point I want to make real quick, is that, when you want people to do something, but then you make it burdensome, or you make it to where they have to go out of their way to do it, you can pretty much count on it not being done, or maybe being done 50% of the time. However, if you want something done, and you make it very simple, you make it a no-brainer, it's right there in front of people's face to do that thing, then they're more likely to do it. And I see everybody, like these past 3 workouts I've done this week, everybody in the gym has been utilizing this stuff. They've been cleaning their equipment off. You see people carrying one of these spray bottles around to their little station they were at, and they're wiping stuff down, spraying it down, wiping it down. So it's really awesome to see. And, virus or no virus, again, this is something that should have been done all along. People should have, thought about it beforehand, and gyms should have made it easier and just, put it right there in front of people's face to do this, if you want to keep your place clean. The second thing I noticed this week about the gym is that, man, people are a lot nicer. They're a little bit more personable. Now, that doesn't mean we're chit-chatting between sets, because people are training hard in there and they got their headphones on, myself included. But just the nods are more some people like to give it elbows or fist bump, shaking hands. I think we're done with shaking hands probably for the rest of our existence. People aren't going to want to shake hands anymore, but that's okay. That's fine. We're keeping safe. But people, just their demeanor and just the atmosphere in general, because it's kind of like one of those things, like we're in this whole thing together. I've got to hold this so that it doesn't fall down while we make this sharp turn right here. It's a little bumpy, so hang on tight there, guys. All right. So anyway, I'm driving home. I like to do these chats while I'm driving. I'm not distracted, so don't worry about that. But it's just, I don't know, it's just a cool setting, and it's fun. I enjoy this. I hope you enjoy it too. So people, just the demeanor of people are just a little nicer, just a little bit more friendlier with everyone. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a friendly person anyway. If you see me in the gym and you want to say hi or whatever, you know, I'll say hi. Now I might be, you know, wanting to get back to my workout because I like to keep things moving. So don't take offense to that. And, you know, that's just kind of a gym rule in general, right? If you see someone training hard, don't go up to them in the middle of the set and try to talk to them. Hey, bro, how did you get so big? Or how did you get so whatever? Or how do you do, you know, don't be one of those people. But at the same time, you know, back to my point, just the entire atmosphere, you just feel it when you walk in the gym, when you walk through there. You know, if you were new to my gym, because I know if you're new and maybe you're just starting out, it's easy to feel intimidated, but I have confidence that if you were new coming to my gym like today, this week, and you would normally feel a little intimidated, you wouldn't get that feeling in my gym today because of the atmosphere. It's just changed. And I think it has a lot to do with, you know, we're going through this thing together. Anyway, it just shows how awesome people come together in a time of this type of crisis. So that's the second thing I noticed. Just the atmosphere has gotten a little nicer. It's just, you know, people are just a little bit cooler. Even if they were cool before, they're a little bit cooler. And, you know, people that were maybe kind of standoffish or a jerk before, maybe they're not so jerky now, if that makes sense. The third thing I noticed about being back to the gym, the real gym, lifting real weights, is I'm actually, you know, I was making a joke like, man, I'm so weak earlier. I'm actually not as weak as I thought I was. Now, I did go down in weight. There's no doubt. I think most of you know, if you go back through the past couple of months, you've seen me post nothing but dumbbell workout videos because I was really trying to help people, you know, come up with ideas, because I was coming up with some ideas to make my workouts more intense. I only had a pair of 20-pound dumbbells, and I couldn't go buy dumbbells because all the places were sold out, man. We had like pro bodybuilders and pro weightlifters and stuff like that going to these places that sold dumbbells and literally fighting over dumbbells, you know, and weights. So I didn't want to partake in that. I'm like, well, let me just make do with what we have at home. And I did. But being back in the gym, I thought I would have lost, like the real gym, I thought I would have lost a lot of strength. Now I will say I bench pressed today, and my bench press, that just plummeted. But, you know, that's one of those exercises for me personally. I have never been super strong at bench press. I guess strong is relative, but I've never been super great at it, you know, especially for someone of my size. I'm about 220 pounds. I feel like I should be benching a lot more. But anyway, so that went down substantially. Like I was struggling with 225 on bench press today. I was struggling to get a full 8 reps on that. And before this, I could pump out 225 like, you know, 20 times. On a good day. So my strength went down a little bit, but like yesterday I trained legs, a couple days ago I trained back, and I wasn't going all out because, you know, I wasn't going to come here and be foolish about this whole thing. Let's see, don't drop the camera. There we go. I've got it stabilized up here, but when I turn curves or go over humps, I've got to hold this thing. It's not mounted, it's just kind of sitting up here on a little stand. There we go. So anyway, I wasn't really as weak as I thought I would be. And the other thing I'll say about coming back to the big gym is, oh my God, it is awesome. It is so freaking awesome. I love it. You know, I can't say that, I don't want to say I didn't feel like myself being out of the gym, but a part of me did. I mean, I was still training on my patio. I had some little dumbbells out, and you guys saw the videos over the past few months. You know, I have my little dumbbells out there by the pool and still doing, because something's better than nothing. I will always go for, you know, do something as opposed to not doing anything at all. You know, keep some momentum going, keep some movement involved. You know, you gotta keep up. So coming back to the gym, there's a lot of bumps on this road, and I never really realized it until now. But coming back to the gym like this, lifting real weights, you know, the atmosphere, you know, seeing some of the guys and girls that are normally in there, it was just like a spiritual experience almost. And I was talking to some guys as I was leaving today. You know, of course I hadn't seen them in 3 months, and we were just talking about how thankful and appreciative we are to be able to come, you know, back in here and train with real weights. It's really, really cool. So, you know, that's the third thing I noticed. Again, I lost a little bit of strength, but not as much. You know, give me about, I don't know, another 2 or 3 weeks, and I think I'll kind of be back up to where I was before. I'm not a power lifter or anything like that, but, you know, again, strength is relative to you. and you have your own personal goals, you have your own area you kind of want to hang around in. You want to be here lifting this much weight for that many reps, and of course you want to progress. But you know, when you drop down from that, you know, you do take a little mental hit. So anyway, 2 or 3 weeks, I feel like I will be back up to where I was before. And maybe this break was good. Maybe this whole break that all of us had to take, most of us had to take, and I know some of you, your gyms aren't open yet. And I do hope they open up soon. And of course, obviously practice, you know, the safety and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And I think all gyms are going to be, they're going to be forced to do that, if nothing else, you know what I mean? Which is, it's a good practice, you know, clean up after yourself. And now if your gym is open right now, or you know it's going to open soon, which it sooner or later it's got to open, right? I do have some really awesome programs. I've got 2 programs out there now that you can start, and one's for, you know, lean muscle gains, the other one's for a little bit more catering to, you know, gaining mass and strength and that sort of thing. So go to the link in the description of this video. It's my shop on the muscleprogram.com, and you know, I think you'll want to jump on one of those programs. Just pick which one that caters to your needs and what your goals are. And guys, I hope you're training. If your gym's not open, I hope you're able to do something. And I do hope everyone can kind of get back into some kind of normality, you know, because the thing about going to the gym is it's like, it's a routine, you know, it's something that we do. It's something that's part of our lives, and a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't get it. A lot of people are like, well, how can you wake up early in the morning at 5 a.m. or 4:30 and go work out, or how can you just go work out in general? A lot of people don't like working out, so they don't understand our lifestyle. And you don't have to be a pro bodybuilder or a pro anything to enjoy working out and be passionate about it. You know, a lot of people will watch videos and critique the people. Like, I'm sure I get critiqued all the time. Like, you don't have this, or you think you're this, or whatever. It's like, look, I'm not trying to be a pro bodybuilder. I just love to work out. You know, everybody is at their own level, and everybody has their own personal goals. You know, if you are a pro bodybuilder, you want to be a pro bodybuilder, that's awesome, man, go for it. But if you're not, that's okay too. You're still training. So just, if you're one of those people that criticize people, freaking stop doing that, because it's annoying as hell. And just don't do that, because it makes you look like a fool, you know, if you're always, you know, criticizing people and whatever. Anyway, that's just a quick little rant that came out of nowhere. Okay, so I'm almost home. I'm going to drink my protein shake now, guys. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, stay safe out there. And if you can lift. If you can't right now, then just make sure you're doing something, even if it's taking a walk every day or something. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well, and hit the like button. That helps these videos kind of get pushed out there, so I appreciate that. And I'll see you guys on the next video.